Hello, I am Todd Stewart, the Director of Athletics at Western Kentucky University. The incredible dedication of our coaches and athletes has resulted in across-the-board success on the playing field and in the classroom that is unique in collegiate athletics. All of our programs were elevated 3 years ago when we joined Conference USA. We also face new challenges and have met them head-on. In fact, we have led Conference USA in total championships each of our 3 years in the league, and our 21 league titles since 2014-15 is more than twice as many as every other league member. In 2016-17, our football, volleyball, women's basketball, and men's outdoor track teams won Conference USA championships, and WKU's 7 total titles again led the league. We also had 157 athletes named to the Commissioner's Honor Roll for academic excellence, and a league-high 37 earned Conference USA Player of the Week honors. A total of 88 athletes graduated. Our spring semester average GPA was a 3.1, the highest in WKU athletics history, and the cumulative average GPA of all athletes is currently a 3.06, also the highest in WKU athletics history. Through our Hilltoppers with Heart program, WKU athletics combined to devote over 3,000 hours of community service last year, and have devoted close to 10,000 hours of community service since 2012. Volleyball captured both Conference USA regular season and tournament titles for the 3rd consecutive year, and posting a 30-3 overall record, the program's 3rd consecutive season of 30 or more wins. 5 players earned all conference honors, while Alyssa Cavanaugh was named Conference USA Player of the Year, Jessica Lucas Setter of the Year, and Travis Hudson Coach of the Year. WKU reached the NCAA tournament in 2016 for the 6th time in the last 7 seasons, and the 10th time since 2002. WKU's 210 total wins over the last 7 seasons are the 2nd most in the nation, behind only Penn State. Our football team captured the Conference USA Championship for the 2nd consecutive season, becoming one of only 5 programs in the nation with back-to-back outright conference championships. WKU also led the nation in scoring, averaging 45.5 points per game. The team's 11-3 record, following a 12-2 season in 2015, marked the only time in WKU football's 98-year history the program has registered more than 10 wins in consecutive seasons. 14 players were named first or second team all-conference, led by senior offensive tackle Forrest Lamp, who also earned All-American honors by the Associated Press and USA Today. Kylan Towner led the nation in kickoff return average. Mike White was named Conference USA Newcomer of the Year, and wide receiver Taywan Taylor finished his record-breaking career as WKU's all-time leader in receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns. Running back Ace Wales led the nation in scoring while setting a WKU single-season record with 27 rushing touchdowns, and his 47 total career touchdowns also tied a school record. WKU ranked number 2 in the nation in rushing defense, and Keith Brown's 131 total tackles were the most by a Hilltopper in the FBS era. We capped the season with a 51-31 win over Memphis in the Boca Raton Bowl to become one of only 9 programs in the nation to win a bowl game each of the last 3 seasons. Forrest Lamp was drafted in the 2nd round by the Los Angeles Chargers, the highest selection ever for a WKU player in the National Football League draft. And Taywan Taylor was selected in the 3rd round by the Tennessee Titans, the 2nd highest selection ever for a WKU player in the NFL draft. We had an all-time high 20 players attend NFL minicamps this past spring. Our soccer team posted 12 wins, WKU's most in a single season since 2012, and finished 3rd in Conference USA, the Lady Toppers' best finish since joining the league. 5 players earned all conference honors, including first-team honors for Olivia Fitzgerald and Nicole Roseland, and head coach Jason Nidell was named Conference USA Coach of the Year. The soccer program's team GPA of 3.61 is the highest among all WKU female sports. Justin Johnson led WKU in scoring and rebounding, becoming the first WKU player to lead the team in both categories in back-to-back years since Chris Marcus from 2000 to 2002. Along with Johnson, graduate transfers Q Johnson and Pancake Thomas reached 1,000 career points during the season, giving the Hilltoppers 3 players with 1,000 career points for the first time since 2010. The Hilltoppers' victory at Florida Atlantic on December 31st marked the 300th in Rick Stansberry's career. Women's basketball captured the Conference USA regular season and tournament titles while earning an NCAA tournament berth for the 3rd time in the last 4 seasons. Kendall Noble, Ivy Brown, and Tasia Brown earned all conference honors. Noble became the only player in program history to rank in the top 10 in points, rebounds, assists, blocks, and steals. And Micah Jones led the nation in assist-to-turnover ratio. The Lady Toppers have won 27 or more games in 3 consecutive seasons for the first time in program history, and have won 130 games over the last 5 years under the direction of head coach Michelle Hurd. Men's track captured the Conference USA Outdoor title for the 2nd consecutive season, and Ventavious Sears was the high point scorer of the meet and earned 5 Conference Performers of the Meet honors during his career. Eric Jenkins was named Conference USA Men's Outdoor Coach of the Year, and the men's and women's track programs combined to send 10 student athletes and 2 relay teams to the NCAA East Regional. Sears, Emmanuel Desor, and WKU's 4x400 relay team all received honorable mention All-American honors. The Lady Topper golf team had 13 individual top 10 finishes, including 2 titles by freshman Mary Joyner. Junior Georgina Blackman was named All-Conference USA for the 3rd time and registered 6 top 10 finishes, including a tie for 7th at the 2017 Conference USA Championship, the best conference tourney finish by a Lady Topper since 2000. WKU has 4 team championships in Adam Gary's 3 seasons as head coach, the 2nd most titles by any Lady Topper head coach. A squad composed primarily of 3 sophomores and 2 freshmen, WKU's men's golf team posted 4 top 5 tournament finishes. Sophomore Billy Tom Sargent had 5 top 10 finishes, including 2 individual victories, and tied for 12th in the Conference USA tournament, the program's best individual finish since 2010. The team GPA of 3.27 was the highest among all of WKU's male teams. WKU's tennis team, after ranking 286th in the nation 4 years ago, climbed to number 98 nationally in 2017, and Jonathan Berhane was named Conference USA Coach of the Year. WKU's upset of number 37 Marshall advanced the program to its first ever conference tournament semifinals appearance. 3 players earned all conference honors, and the team's 13-6 overall record was its best regular season mark since 2001. Thomas Peter led the WKU baseball team in home runs and RBIs, and Hunter Wood led the team with a .313 batting average and was a semifinalist for the Johnny Bench Award for the nation's top catcher. Center fielder Collie Curry led the team with a .336 batting average in league play. Ryan Thurston's 14 strikeouts against Illinois State were the most by a WKU pitcher since 2005. Despite having only 2 seniors, WKU's softball team reached the Conference USA Tournament semifinals after winning 2 extra inning games and playing a total of 21 innings on the same day. WKU also won 2 postseason games in the NSIC tournament. Jordan Malk led the team in batting average, hits, and home runs, while Catherine Downing led the pitching staff with 16 wins and a 2.25 ERA. Our coaches and athletes deserve enormous credit for their many successes, unprecedented in some cases, on and off the playing field. Every year, our expectation is to win championships, graduate our athletes, and have an impact in the community. However, each year brings new challenges and loftier goals remain. This is an exciting time for Hilltopper Athletics, and we look forward to sharing our journey with you and celebrating new successes. Thank you for your support of our student athletes, coaches, and programs, and go Tops!